I am Dr. S. Geeta, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry, Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute. In this presentation, I am going to discuss about basic terms in thermodynamics. Definition of thermodynamics. It is the branch of science concerned with the heat and temperature and their relation to energy and work. It states that the behavior of these quantities is governed by the four laws of thermodynamics, irrespective of the composition or specific properties of the material or system in question. Now I am going to discuss about system, surroundings and boundary. First one is system. A quantity of matter or a region in space chosen for study. And the mass or region outside the system is called surroundings. Next is boundary. The real or imaginary surface that separates the system from its surroundings. Next is type of system. There are different types of system. First one is isolated system. In isolated system, neither mass nor energy can cross the selected boundary. For example, coffee in a closed, well-insulated thermos bottle. Next system is closed system. Closed system does not allow the exchange of matter but allows energy to be transferred. It allows heat to be transferred from the stove to the water. Heat is also transferred to the surroundings, but steam is not allowed to escape. Only energy can cross the selected boundary. Example, a pressure cooker and tightly capped cup of coffee. Next system is open system. Open system is one that freely allows energy and matter to be transferred in and out of the system. Examples, boiling water without a lid and an open cup of coffee. Here, heat escapes into the air at the same time, the steam also escapes into the air. Now I am going to discuss about types of properties. Properties of a system is a measurable characteristics of a system that is in equilibrium. Properties may be extensive property or intensive property. Intensive properties. It is a property of a system which is dependent on the size of a system such as temperature, pressure and density. In the figure, you can see the different types of intensive properties like color, order, luster, melting and boiling point, specific heat capacity, malleability and ductability. Next is extensive properties. It is the property of the system which is dependent on the size as well as the extent of the system, such as mass m. Suppose we have two boxes made up of the same material. One has a capacity of 4 liters while the other has a capacity of 10 liters. The box with the 10 liters capacity will have more amount of matter as compared to that 4-liter box. Next, I am going to discuss about state function and path function. State functions or state variables are those parameters that depend only on the current state of the system and not on the path that they have taken to reach this state. Example, temperature of the system. Next is path function. It is a parameter that depends on the path taken by the system to reach the current state. Example, work is done by frictional force. Next is macroscopic and microscopic properties. Macroscopic properties are those properties which arise from the bulk behavior of matter. In macroscopic approach, certain quantity of matter is considered without a concern on the events occurring at the molecular level. And these effects can be perceived by human senses or can be measured by instruments. Example, pressure, temperature and viscosity. Next is microscopic properties. These are properties which arise from the microscopic particles of the system and the effect of molecular motion is considered. Example, at microscopic level, the pressure of a gas is not constant. The temperature of a gas is a function of the velocity of molecules. Most microscopic properties cannot be measured with common instruments nor can be perceived by human senses. Next is internal energy. The chemical nature of the substance depends on the energy which it possesses and also depends upon the state of its existence, which is known as the internal energy. Internal energy also depends upon the kinetic energy of the particles in the system, and it is an extensive property. Next is enthalpy and entropy. Enthalpy, the sum of the internal energy and the sum of the pressure volume work is known as the enthalpy of the system, and it is also an extensive property and it is denoted as H. Next is entropy. It is a measure of disorder in a thermodynamic system. It is represented as del S equal to del Q by T, where Q is the heat content and T is the temperature. Next is reversible and irreversible process. A reversible process is a process when it is carried out slowly so that the system and the surroundings are always at equilibrium. Then the process is called reversible process. Examples: extension of springs, slow adiabatic compression or expansion of gases, and electrolysis, and frictionless motion of solids, slow isothermal compression or expansion of gases. And next is an irreversible process. It is a process which takes place rapidly in the system such that the system and the surroundings are not at equilibrium. Examples: heat transfer, diffusion, electricity flow through a resistance, and relative motion with friction. Thank you.